You may be seated. The case involves a middle school student who was accused of making unwanted advances towards a female student. The plaintiff is seeking a monetary award of $25,000. Will the state's attorney please present their opening statement?
That is most definitely guilty of sexual harassment against our client, Sarah Caitlin Rowe. In the months spanning from August to October, Sarah has been violated in numerous ways. Sarah and Nastia were the best of friends since 3rd grade. They both had open relationships with multiple men. Nastia had an open relationship, or a relationship in which that it's not serious, in which the people are in it are able to date other people, with Nathan Scott. Sarah also had an open relationship with Nathan Scott as well. Nathan Scott liked Sarah much more, which made Nastia very jealous. The relationship between Sarah and Nastia became tenuous in the middle of summer. On August 10th, Sarah texted Nastia trying to make amends and tell her that she wanted to be friends again. Nastia said no and sent a text saying, "No way. I'm going to get revenge against you, and you will regret making Nathan leave me." After that, Nastia did not do anything until the start of the school year. On the first day of school, when Sarah walked in, she saw her pictures of her face, photoshopped onto a naked body, hung all over the school with the initials NK on it and "haha revenge" written on each one. Obviously, these initials stand for Nastia Kuzmina. The school couldn't help Sarah because Nastia's family is a huge donator. Everyone began making rude and embarrassing comments towards Sarah due to the pictures. Sarah tried to talk to Nastia again and work things out, but Nastia once again refused her. Later, in the month of September, Sarah started hearing that Nastia was spreading the rumor that Sarah slept with the entire basketball team. Due to all this, Sarah began to feel withdrawn and embarrassed. Nastia told all the boys that Sarah likes to be touched in the hallways, which caused them to be inappropriate with her when she's passing by. On October 1st, Nastia also took Sarah's gym clothes and cut open 2 holes in Sarah's shirt so her breasts would hang out. We are here today to help an innocent victim get her life back and return to a stable emotional state. Nastia is unstable and overly jealous and needs to justly be put to blame. Nastia has ruined Sarah's chance at a worry-free and happy school career, and she must be stopped. Jury, please help put an end to the jealousy and spite of Nastia Kuzmina.
Will the defense team please provide their opening statement?
Our client, Nastia Kuzmina, is innocent. The accusations being made by Sarah are not only false, but also ruining our client's reputation. This was the sole purpose of why Sarah is here today. She just wants revenge for Nastia. Sarah is extremely jealous of Nastia's relationship with Adam. Yet it's only a friendship since Nastia never had a boyfriend at that point. As Adam will testify, Sarah has been forcing him to an unwanted relationship, but he will also testify to his knowledge that the relationship was exclusive. But only days after Adam's and Sarah's relationship, Sarah was seen kissing Nathan Scott. This shows that Sarah is unstable. Doesn't it show how Sarah's character when she's dating more than one person? Sarah's also controlling in the relationship. She didn't want Adam near any other girl. But now after seeing Nastia and Adam talking to each other and becoming great friends, the controlled relationship was no longer enough for Sarah. She needed revenge. Sarah, mad at Nastia, creates a sick and evil plan for revenge. First, she starts with the rumors. Nina, a close friend with the defendant and the plaintiff, will testify that Sarah has spread rumors about Nastia, for she was the first one to get told said rumors. The reason Sarah even thought about spreading rumors about Nastia was to get everyone to believe her side. Nina, knowing that all the rumors were not true, confronted Sarah and tries to tell her to stop, but she only gets threatened by Sarah to shut up or else. Nina was also there when Sarah sabotaged herself in many ways, blaming Nastia. so she cannot tell the truth. Our witness Nina even saw Sarah dragging Nastia in the bathroom. Next, she punched Nastia to get her way and did not tell anybody. She also glares and fakes punches Nastia to scare her. Our client fears her safety when she's around Sarah, to the point where she wants Nina around her all the time to protect her. She's terrified of Sarah, and she doesn't stand up for herself and tell the truth. Now today, our defendant finally tells her side of the story. Nina will testify that she's never seen Nastia so much as bump shoulders in the hallway, let alone sexually touch her. Now that you know the story behind Sarah's wrongful accusation, now you can clearly see why Nastia is innocent. We thank you for your time, and we hope you, jury, will believe our side, the right side of the court case.
Will the state's attorney please provide the first witness? Hannah?
No, you sit, and then my coat over there is for them.
Please raise your right hand in response to my question. Do you swear to tell the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
Hannah, where were you on October 1st?
Hang on, before you ask that, I need to know what is Hannah's role? How does Hannah know you're
Hannah
applying?
is Sarah's best friend.
Okay.
Sarah's new best friend after Nastia left her.
So, Hannah, where were you on October 1st?
I was in the locker room and I was witnessing Nastia cutting out holes in Sarah's shoes.
Did Nastia ever threaten you about the incident you saw in the locker room?
She told me that I told Sarah she would tell me that. She told me that if I told Sarah that she would get back at me also, I would try to do the same thing that Sarah did to me.
Have you ever seen Nastia with physical injuries? Have you ever seen Sarah with Nastia causing her any physical harm?
Not.
Does the defendant have any questions for the state attorney's witness?
Do you have any proof that you saw Nastia cutting Sarah's clothes in the gym in the locker room?
I do, but not here. I saw her in the locker room.
How do we know? You said you were best friends with Sarah. How do we know that you weren't just making that up to cover for your friend?
Because I saw her in the locker room.
No more questions.
The state's attorney may call their second witness.
We would like to talk to Mrs. Scott. Please raise your right hand and respond to my question. Do you swear to tell the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
Nathan Scott, was your relationship with Sarah compared to Nastia? Was it in any way different?
No.
What was Nastia's reaction when you told her you like Sarah better?
She threatened to do what she did to Sarah.
Have you ever seen any of the boys touch Sarah in inappropriate ways in the hallway after Nastia spread the rumors? Have you seen their witness Adam ever do that?
Does the defendant have any questions for the state attorney's second witness?
Did Nastia ever give you any impression that she thought she was in a relationship with you?
Yes.
What was?
Did you know that there was an open relationship with Sarah?
Yes.
Did you know that Adam was also dating Sarah at the same time?
Yes.
The defense calls their first witness to the stand.
Adam.
Please raise your right hand and respond to my question. Do you swear to tell the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
Are you dating Sarah?
Yes.
Did you know that you were in an open relationship with Sarah? Did you ever touch Sarah? Were you forced into the relationship with Sarah?
Yeah, speak up.
Yes.
The court reporter's having a hard time hearing. Go ahead.
Does the state's attorney have any questions for the defendant's witness?
Are you sure you have never touched Sarah? Because Nathan Scott said you have.
There are multiple witnesses as well as Sarah and Nathan Scott who have both claimed that you have touched Sarah in inappropriate ways. So are you lying then if you were refuting multiple witnesses? How would you not know that Sarah was that you had an open relationship with Sarah Rowe?
Because I know Nathan Scott stated it.
But then you're saying that you did know that she was having.
No.
So are you saying that the state's team's attorney, the state's team's witnesses were lying?
Yes.
Were you great friends with Sarah and Nastia?
At one point,
Did you ever see Nastia lay her finger on Sarah?
no.
Have you ever witnessed Sarah sabotaging herself and blaming it on Nastia?
Yes, multiple times.
What did you witness?
Nastia never cut the holes in the jersey, it was Sarah, and she made a fake account on Facebook, was hate about herself, and tried to pretend Nastia made it, and she also did the Photoshop of the photo.
Has Sarah ever told you her motive for doing this?
She wanted revenge because she wanted Nathan Scott and Adam to like her better than Nastia.
And why would she do that if Nastia said that she didn't like either of the boys?
Because she wanted to be better.
Does the state's attorney have any questions for the defendant's second witness?
You said you were friends with Sarah and Nastia at one point. Does that mean you weren't friends with them after the relationship got difficult?
Yes, I was always closer with Nastia, which I think gave Sarah motive to have more revenge.
Well, then in that case, then why would Sarah tell you about the fact that if she made a hate account, why would she ever tell you?
We were still friends. It's
Yeah.
not like we broke up, but we were friends.
But you weren't as good friends.
Yeah, but we were still friends.
Is there the possibility that you weren't in the hall when Adam and other men were physically, sexually assaulting Sarah?
I could, but I've never seen anything.
Is there a chance that you've been in a different hallway going to a different class?
Possibly.
That's all of my questions.
The state's attorney may begin their closing arguments.
In conclusions, based on all the relying evidence and facts, we believe that Nastia Kuzmina is most definitely guilty of sexually assaulting or causing other people to sexually assault Sarah, and therefore should pay any damages that Sarah requires.
The defense team may begin their closing arguments.
As it's clear from all of the evidence, from the witnesses, our client Nastia Kuzmina is innocent because while the state's team pointed out flaws in our witnesses said the opposite of theirs. So who's to say their witnesses aren't the ones who are lying and our witnesses are telling the truth? And also, while Nina could have been in a different hallway, the same could have happened with other people, with their witnesses when it was happening. They could be saying they saw it.
Okay, jury. As a jury, your job is to analyze the evidence provided to you during this case and to make a sound decision. Only rule based upon the evidence and nothing else. You will have 5 minutes to discuss with yourselves before giving me your decision. Does the jury have any questions? Okay.
Does the jury need to ask anything to clarify anything? Okay.
Then you have 5 minutes total out in the hallway to go through all of your evidence and make your decision. Who is the jury foreperson? Okay.
Reached a verdict.
You say yes?
Yes.
You don't read it, Judge, she does.
Oh, I read
Yep.
Because it's a jury of the peers.
We said hung jury because there wasn't enough evidence, there was no proof that anyone did what they said. They just said what they did, and they had no pictures or texts.
Okay, so it was a hung jury, which means neither side wins, because there are people who didn't agree on the jury. Okay, that happens a lot, okay? So jury members, tell us what,
This court is now adjourned.
thank you, Judge.